Alright, and we're back. We are back. Alright. I need to go ask somebody to change the stream title. Zach, if you could change the stream, if you're watching, if you could change the stream title to KOM versus 1. That would be fantastic. If you're not, I will come annoy you somewhere else. Alright. Once again, I'm probably just going to try and hop straight into this. It's pretty late, and I just want to get it over with. Alright. First things first is I'm just gonna see. I'm not even prepared, man. I don't even have the replay files. I have to go get those. Okay, so they are uploaded. KOM versus 1. Why are you not downloading? I am so ill prepared. So ill prepared. There we go. We are downloaded. I'm pretty excited to watch this series, actually. I think I think these two teams are pretty evenly matched. So I'm super excited to watch this series. Okay. For some reason, it wasn't showing that I was streaming. Okay. As always, let's just set up the game here first so we can just jump right into it without having to fiddle. Looks like everyone is in their places. Check the timers. Zoomed out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright. Alright, let's hop in. Oh. See, I'm telling you, I'm just so ill prepared. I'm so tired. Okay. So I got KOM versus 1. Bans for the side of KOM. Anivia, Vex, Yasuo, Trundle, and Gwen. Not surprised there with at least the Anivia and the Vex ban. Vexperian does play a lot of both of those champions, so I'm not surprised at all with that. I don't know if the Yasuo ban is towards Gentle Criminal, Vexperian, or you just got slapped. But I'm assuming it's towards Gentle. Alright, sorry, it's not Gentle Criminal anymore. It's, what is it, Wandering Monarch? I think. I think it's called the Wandering Monarch. Um, the Yasuo ban is probably just a target ban at that. And then the Trundle and the Gwen ban is towards you just got slapped. Definitely. A couple of few respect bans coming out from KOM. And then Misfortune Seraphine Smolder. I think that might be the first Smolder ban. I wonder why. Maybe I would assume it's because of Braum. Braum's probably been playing a lot of it. Braumstein. And then the Lowy and the Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks ban towards Nunya is kind of guaranteed at this point. He plays a lot of the champion and has been talking it up a lot. So I'm not surprised at all that Fiddlesticks was banned here. Okay. Maokai picked up for B1. Kind of just a beer league staple at this point. Really strong, has strong engage. And I'm assuming that's paired with TF in the bot lane. MPEX has been playing ADTF. So I'm assuming that is Maokai TF in the bot lane. Lilia and Thresh picked up. I don't think I've ever seen Nunya Business play Lilia, so this will be the first time. Actually, I think I've seen him play it. And then Thresh Tristana. I like that duo. But it looks like it would probably be. It could be Swain or Tristana mid. I'm assuming it's Tristana mid, Swain bot with Thresh. I've seen that duo before, and I know Wandering Monarch plays a lot of Gentle Criminal. Plays a lot of Swain. Wandering Monarch plays a lot of Swain. So I'm going to assume that it is Swain Thresh in the bot lane, and then Vixperian on the Tristana. Wait, Nunya's playing. Oh my god. See, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Nunya's on KOM. So I know Nunya plays Vigo. So it's not. I forget everything I said about the Lilia. It is Nunya on the Vigo, Braumstein on the Veigar. Which is not surprising. Braumstein plays a lot of Veigar. And then Nunya I've seen play a lot of Vigo, so I'm not surprised by that at all. And then Camille Top picked up by JWM. I'm pretty sure JWM is the top laner. He might be the support. Oh my god, no. Okay, I just did it again. Camille picked up by You Just Got Slapped. Jesus. Okay. Camille picked up by You Just Got Slapped. I'm trolling so hard. My bad, guys. And then Ornn picked up by JWM. Okay, that was tumultuous. That was bad, but we got through it. In terms of team composition, I like KOMs. They have really good team fight. They have really good gank setup. They play really well into a choke, which I think with the map changes, there's a lot of choke points on the new map. So I think KOM wins this. I think one needs to put a lot of pressure on the top side of the map. Swain will scale into the mid game with or without kills. And Thresh is always going to be a useful champion. With the hard CC that he provides in the Lantern. So I think if one's jungler sticks to the top side of the map, they can push an early lead. Camille with some early kills is a devastating force. So I think one really needs to play the top side of the map in order to win this game. I think KOM, KOM might just be the opposite. Get the 80 Twisted Fate ahead, play bot side, use the stacking CC of Twisted Fate and Maokai to your advantage. Maybe get some early kills on the Vigo and just snowball from there. So, but in terms of overall team composition, I think KOM wins, in my opinion. So, let's just get into it. Oh my god. Alright. We're zoomed out. Let's just go. Both sides junglers are going into the shielding jungle item. Maybe looking to play a little bit more passive, scale into the mid game. And maybe not. One looking for a bot side invade. And they are spotted up by the ward. Okay, playing a little risky here. Vigard walks out to place the ward down and is able to spot them out. KOM didn't have the right wards down. If one decided to stick around, they could have easily either cheesed bot lane or at least gotten that red buff, because as you can see, this blue ward doesn't cover the red buff. And there was no blue side ward at this entrance here either. So if one wanted to, they could have probably been a little bit more aggressive about that. And Swain doesn't have E. He started Q for the poke damage. So Crimson Chin being a little aggressive with no follow-up. Camille versus Ornn is, in my opinion, heavily Camille favored pre-6. I think once Ornn has his ultimate and is able to passive combo, I think Ornn wins those fights. Tristana getting level 2 and jumping onto Veigar here isn't gonna get the final hit for the explosion. And this Tristana did take Ignite Hail Blade, so it's definitely looking for more of an aggressive playstyle during the laning phase. Ooh, nice hook onto the TF, but the stun will go down on the Swain. Stop him from dishing out any further damage. Ooh, big damage coming out. Oh, the nice snare coming out from Wandering Monarch. The stun card will stop Maokai from advancing any further. Veigar Cage will keep Tristana there as well. Nice fight coming out from one's bot lane. 3 summoners for 2. That was a really good hook by Crimson Chin. And it looks like it is JWM at support and Hixify at top. I wonder if that's the standard. And you just got slapped, getting a really good chunk of damage down. Ooh, big damage coming down. Mpex is caught. Nunya picks up the stun on the Swain though. And Swain is in tower range and we'll take a tower shot. Swain is picked up as well. There's the snare. Do they have enough damage to take down the Thresh though? And the red buff will take it down. Ooh, nice flash W coming out from Nunya, and we'll pick up the kill on Lilia as well. Nunya Business picking up 3 kills early game in the bot lane. Nicely done by KOM. And like I said, I think playing off of that CC chain in the bot lane for KOM is the way to go. I think that Veigar's dead. Oh no. The explosion didn't do that as much as I thought it would. Nice cage coming out from Bromstein there. Nanya is in the mid lane here, but Vixarian does still have flash. The Q will land, get a little bit chunk of damage. Doesn't flash, and I think that's the right call, honestly. Ooh. Does get the jump reset. Oh! Oh, can he reach? Can he reach? Oh, he does. Nicely done by Nanya. I liked the look by Vixarian to jump back the other way. You just didn't have vision, couldn't see where the Viego was. So 4-0 start for Viego 5 minutes into the game. Honestly, that is some tragic happenstance. Like a 4-0 Viego at the start of the game is crazy. He's gonna snowball so hard into the mid game. Crimson Chin looking for another aggressive fight here. I'm assuming that the chain didn't land, or else it probably would have panned down there. I'm pretty sure this locks on the Maokai. Yep. Okay. I think it's this for that. Yep. Okay. Looks like they are going for this dragon fight. Viego is here and Maokai is here as well. Are they going to be able to contest it? Ooh, a nice blind hook coming out from the Thresh, and they are going to jump onto the Viego. And it looks like he will steal the dragon. It is taken down by Nanya. Nicely done, but 2 kills go over to the side of 1 in return. I'm trying to decide which one was more worth it. Getting the early Infernal Drake, which early on doesn't add a whole lot of added damage, or getting the 600 gold from the 2, probably more like 900 gold from the 2 kills. It's really hard to measure how much an Infernal Drake is worth. So I'm gonna say it was worth it for Nanya. It gets you closer to that soul point. Big damage coming out from the Vygar there. Viego is back in the mid lane. Doesn't have flash, and it will be a nice snare followed up by Veigar ult to pick up the kill. And Nanya, 100% KP of 5 kills in this game. Making his presence known. Nice W to dodge the Thresh hook. And it is not snared up, but is getting quite the damage. Wow, a really bloody game. 9 kills at 7.5 minutes. Just pretty much constant fighting. Nice little chunk of damage coming out from the ADTF here. Orin looking for the trade. That passive damage is magic, so that physical health shield didn't do much for him. Maokai has to flash away. Nice combo coming out from the Orin. This is exactly what I was saying. Once Orin is level 6, I think he just beats up Camille. It looks like we are going to have a grub fight here. Viego almost on a full item. Nice flash ult coming out from the Lily here. We'll get a massive amount of damage down. You just got slapped, comes up and stuns, and Lily gets the kill. Nice follow-up from one's top laner. Honestly, both teams just dishing out some big plays. The 1.2k gold lead for the side of 1, and I would probably have to say that is mostly shutdown and small CS lead in mid and bot lane. Camille, the Hextech ultimatum comes out, and he is able to dodge it with his E. Does he dodge? I think he did dodge the ball as well. Nicely done by Hixify. And now we know who the Illaoi ban was towards, by the way. It was Hixify. that was actually very, very well played by Ornn. So yeah, picking up a solo plate here. That's some nice gold, and I think I wonder if he's building static shiv or rapid fire first. I would assume it's going to be rapid fire just for the gank setup. Or for the pick setup. But I could be completely wrong. Crimson Chin looking for a hook here. That was a nice Lantern. I don't know if they have the damage to take down Maokai though. They do. Nice hook coming out. Point blank. Twisted Fate does get the stun down. Nanya is here now as well. The Swain all comes out, but Lily is here to counter gank. Do they have the setup here? The hook comes out but misses. Tristana was here as well. I think that was very nicely done by KOM to not get baited into a extended fight there. We got the early Ionian boots coming up for the Camille, which I don't know. I don't know about that one. Ooh, big engage coming out from Crimson Chin. The hook lands, but the Maokai is here to back him up. The net comes out. That will be Swain going down. TF with the blue card. He just has to live long enough for the gold card. Maokai might just be able to take him down anyway. And the TF will just ult out. Big Maokai Q damage. Vigo is here to catch Tristana on the rotation. I think he does get the kill. Does Vigo have the ultimate? He does. Picks it up. He's going to jump in onto the Thresh as well. The Thresh hook will come out. Does he survive the tower? He does. Honestly, that was just Will being in the right place. Nanya being in the right place at the right time. Catching Tristana mid-rotation. And Ornn just beating up on the Camille. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage even with the true damage auto. Oh, misses the headbutt. Always feels bad as Ornn. Lily is here. Oh, and the W is used. That means Camille's Hexagon comes out. Lilia looking for the engage here. Gets the ult down. Does she get the damage though? And she does. We'll pick up the kill onto the Ornn. As soon as that Ornn W is down, you know that he's free for the gank. So, nice job by You Just Got Slapped to wait for that. God, and the game just gets bloodier. 12.5 minutes, we have 14 kills on the Rift. A very slight 400 gold lead for the side of KOM. Nanya building into that Titanic Hydro second. Already has the Kraken Slayer finished. Lilia has the Leandris finished as well. And it looks like it was a stack Shiv Rush, which I'm not surprised about whatsoever. Big damage going down onto Tristana here. The ult does come out, but isn't enough. Flashes forward, gets the Q mid-flight. Piering goes down. One looking for the grub count, and will get it. That's all 6 grubs for the side of 1. And they are rotating back up to the top side. Let's see if they are able to pick up the Ornn kill here. Nope. He is able to just walk out. Honestly, I really like the stack Shiv Rush on ADTF. I think it adds to his already like really good wave clear. Ooh, none of your business catching out Crimson Chin on the rotation. Tristana is here though. Do they have enough damage to take him out though before he can get a reset? They do not. It looks like the dive for the Swain goes through as well. None of your business still fighting the Tristana here. I think he has to flash over the wall. Does he have enough? He does! Just enough damage. It looks like Lilia's Leander's end passive will take down the Viego. There's still a fight going on in the bot lane here. Veigar dishing out a bunch of damage. TF going in, but Leandry's plus Lilia passive will take him down before he can finish the teleportation. Lilia looking for more damage on the Maokai, and another one goes down to Leandry's and Lilia passive. That combination does so much damage. Already almost 800 damage on the Leandry's, plus the Lilia passive doing another % max health over time. And she legitimately got 3 kills off of those DOTs. That's insane. 8-1 Lilia versus an 8-3 Viego. This is a jungle match, baby. Viego once again looking for bot lane here, but Lantern out to safety. We got the Frozen Heart Rush on the side of Ornn. Not entirely sure how particularly good that is, but it does get that Rock Solid passive, which does a flat reduction of damage, which is pretty good in the early game. That will be the Rift Herald going over to the side of 1, and this will be Bromstein going down as well. Contesting the Rift when your entire team is on the other side of the map, probably not the best idea. But he is Veigar, and he is completely capable of one-shotting a single target. Unfortunately, there were 3, so... Ornn getting the wave shoved in. Even at this point in the game, I still think Ornn beats Camille level 1v1. A lot of people underestimate the sheer burst damage that Ornn provides, especially if he is able to double passive. Wait, actually, you could triple passive a proc. And if you're able to triple passive proc, that's like 36% maximum health in a matter of like a second and a half. So Ornn does a lot of damage. TF looking for a stun card on Tristana, but she is able to get out. Viego might just have to ult over the wall. He does. Are they going to push for more? They're not. Nice clean Dragon take by KOM. Literally just for the ultimate of Viego. Doesn't land the brittle passive onto the Camille, so the damage trade is not there. Swain and Thresh pushing in the mid lane here. Tristana sent down to the bot lane to continue that split push. No objective up to fight over. Thresh hook lands onto the Maokai. That's the wrong target though. But he is still 2 versus 3. I think Viego is just calling for them to leave it alone. Twist of Fate is ready with the red card, but there was 4 members versus 3. And Viego and TF just leave their teammate to die. Which was definitely the right choice, in my opinion. Ooh, big knockup coming out from the Ornn there. Misses the brittle passive once again. Will Camille just ult to dodge it? She will, but it still will hit her. Big damage coming out from the Ornn. The brittle passive is just that strong. And honestly, you just got stopped doing a really good job of avoiding the last tick of that W, which is what applies the brittle status. Ooh, a knockup. Not enough damage, though. TF ults on the turret. Swain is here, goes in, gets the snare. This will be a big engage coming out from the Swain, but is it enough? It is not. Camille almost taken down. The Ignite comes out. The TF will fall. And honestly, that's just a lack of damage on the side of KOM there. And a successful tower dive by the Veigar and Viego. Just no damage with how TF's build is. just lacking all the damage. Vigo catches the Thresh out here. Does he have enough damage though? He does have his ultimate, so is he able to... Camille has to flash away from the Ornn knockup, and it looks like Thresh did survive that encounter. Swain doesn't have the ultimate, but I wonder if he has the damage. It still is a 1 versus 2. Do they... They do just have to run. The Ornn is just way too tanky. And I think they are able to just walk out of this one. Vigo is here. They're looking for the dive. Big kill coming over. And the continuation on the Camille. Has to flash out, but they do get the turret and the double kill. Nicely done by KOM on the dive. The Thresh hook comes out, but the snare will land. And this will be Thresh going down as well. The cab is here. We'll smash into the mid lane turret. Spawns a bunch of little grublings. It looks like VR is taking the tier 2 of bot lane. The Rift Herald will get another charge off, but Half's house mid lane tier 2. Vigo looking for the Tristana here. Goes over the wall though. Maokai is on the other side though. Has to flash away, but isn't able to flash over the wall, and this will be Tristana going down as well. Mpex picking up the kill. It looks like this is also going to be fully energized TF. This is such a cursed matchup for Ornn. It is impossible for Ornn to win these. Olivia just moves around way too fast, almost never gets hit by the brittle procs. And Crimson Chin looking to play a little aggressive here. Isn't able to get the hook though. That will be Crimson Chin going down. And they are diving the Swain. The ultimate not doing much to keep him alive. And in my opinion, if you're going to go Malignance on Swain, you also need to go Rylai's. You need to rush Rylai's second. Big engage coming out from Camille here. Is he able to get the kill on the Viego? And it will be. That will be an 800 gold shutdown going over to the Camille. Will this be the Lily going down though? It will not. I think you have to build Rylai second if you go Malignance on Swain. Or else they're literally just kind of walking out of those puddles. You're not doing a whole lot with them. But he has done about 1400 damage so far in the game with it, so must be doing something right. Dragon is up, and I think we're about to see another fight. This game has been insanely bloody. 36 kills across the board over 22 minutes. And that will be the first dragon going over to the side of one, prolonging that soul. And this will be Ocean Soul, which I think benefits probably one the most. If they're able to get 4 Ocean Drakes plus an Ocean Soul, one will just be way too tanky to even kill. So, I think that's a major win condition on the side of one right now. I think KOM is scaling better. Ornn is getting even tankier. Camille's starting to dish out some damage now, but so is Veigar. TF is finishing up his 3rd energized item. Which I think will be... I can't remember what it's called. But it looks like Camille is going to be caught out here. Ornn is wrapping around, but the side of Camille's team is coming to meet him, is not able to make it on time. It will only cost a flash from Mpex. Grabbing the scuttle right before the Baron. Do they do it though? At this point, you're kind of flipping it. It is really dangerous to be doing Baron right now. Vigo below half health. I don't know if KOM should be trying to fight, or if they should just hover the Baron with Veigar on the bot lane. And now, yep, they're going right back to it. As soon as they see that some have left to go contest the bot lane, they hop right back on it. Vivian Desu is still here though, and is spotted out by the Maokai sapling. Maokai is completely capable of zoning off this, zoning off the Lilia, and will chain CC her down and giving his team enough time to pick up the Baron. And a fight will ensue here. The Swain ults. Ornn comes out, gets 2-man knockup. Big damage coming out from that Ornn. the snare will land onto the Camille, and she will fall in the bot lane. Vigor picks up the kill on Tristana. Vigo finishes off the kill onto Swain. And it's just literally alive after that fight. Big pickups by KOM here. Picks up 3 kills plus the Baron. A cumulative of about, depending on shutdowns, about 2,100 gold. So that was a huge gold swing for the side of KOM. Honestly, I think one just really needs to play around these dragons. Stall the game out. Try and get dragon stacking. If you can, you just become so tanky with regen. But I don't know. This game's starting to look even harder and harder for the side of one. Almost a catch up by Viego onto the Swain. But as this game progresses, I feel like it will be harder and harder for one to win. Big damage coming out in such a short amount of time. Twisted Fate is here. He doesn't have flash though. Nice stun coming out after the Hextech ultimatum, but the hook will land. This will be Vigo going down. I'm sure of it. Big. And it looks like Lilia was able to take down TF in the backline as well, as with the help of the turret. They are going to chase for more here. And KOM was just slightly overextended. Big chunk coming out from the Vigor cube there. And it looks like Ornn is going to try and stop the Lilia, but she is able to flash forward and get the 2-man ultimate. Big chunk down going on the Vigor, and she is stunned. Will she get locked up though? The Ornn is taking on 3 by himself. Is able to hold him off, but the Zonias will stop the Lilia from getting one shot. The Vigor cage comes back down, but the Thresh hook lands, and this should be Maokai going down. Ornn maybe picking up a kill onto Tristana here, and he does before he goes down to Tristana herself. So nice rundown by one there. Kind of ended up being a 1 for 2. Or, yeah, 1 for 2. Or 2 for 1, depending on how you say the phrase. I don't know. I'm tired. They got 2 kills, they lost 1. However you want to say that. And it looks like the rapid fire cannon has been finished up for TF as well, so he's going to be able to set up those fights from even longer. This is Ocean Soul for the side of KOM. If they are able to get it, nice fresh hook lands on the Vigar. Does he have a cage? He does, but just a slightly misplaced. Vigo and TF dishing back damage in the backline here. Thresh ultimate does come out. Does he get the ult out though? He does. He's just going to have to fight it, I think. Big damage going out in such a short amount of time. Ornn did TP into the bot lane here. We'll be able to pick up a pick on the Swain, but the Drake will go down to the side of one. Both the sides of one are able to avoid the Ornn knockup, and that will be second Ocean Drake going over to one. And the Drake stacking begins. Well, continues. And Lilia, if you look at that scoreline, that is absolutely nuts. About an 80, what would that be, like 80 or 78% KP, 16 kills. Like, just absolutely killing it this game. Lilia, a massive force to be reckoned with, has that 25 stacks on the Mejai's. What is the AP? 548 AP without a Rabadon's. I'm kind of curious as to what she's building that last item into. Look at that wave clear by that energized TF. And looks like we have the upgrades on... Is that Vigar? Yep. Upgrades on Vigar and on TF so far. I wonder how much AP Vigar has. Over 1,000 AP with 3 items. And he's only going to get stronger. And from the looks of it, not a whole lot of MR on the side of 1. So Vigar should be able to pick and choose who he can just absolutely one-shot. And it's all about the game of picks right now. Both sides looking for a pick. Looking to just have a team-friendly engage, but both sides also just playing super safe. 30 minutes in, your death timers are looking at about like late 40s, 50s seconds. So losing a team fight at this point in the game could mean the game. So both teams playing super safe, not taking any unnecessary risks. Vigo looking for an engage here, but will get snared up. That might be a mistake. Thresh lands the hook, but it will be dragged back into the enemy team. Does he survive long as this? No, he will not. Camille is able to TP in and does get the Hextech Overman down, but gets knocked out of it, I believe. And Swain dishing out so much damage. Vivian surviving as well. And Tristana will pick up the kill onto Viego, and that will be Twist of Fate going down as well. And this honestly just might be the game. Those are some high death timers, but I guess they're going to go for the Baron instead, which I think is also the safe bet. I do believe they probably could have ended, but Baron might just be the safe bet. And I do believe in that team fight, Vivian got like a 4-man ulti, which might have just turned that entire fight around. And Nunya went for the really risky play, looking for the stun and the pick onto the Thresh, and then getting snared by the Swain himself. And honestly, Crimson Chin has been doing work this game. Has been landing a whole lot of hooks. I wish we had a percentage counter for that, but we don't. The Trailblazer was popped. And I thought I saw Maokai flash that snare there, but I guess not. Everyone is here, and it looks like TF is looking for the pick onto the Lilia, but she is just way too quick. And they're playing on two sides here. Lilia looking for a multiple man ult, and is playing it very loose. Vigo getting a huge, Vigar getting a huge chunk down onto the Thresh there. The Maokai ult does come out, lands onto the Tristana, but she is able to just hop out. And Lilia just terrorizing this team. Oh, Lilia is so fast. Vigo does a lot of damage in short succession though. And this will be the Lilia all coming out with the Zonias. And I think Vigo might just go down here. Nope. Big Ornn ultimate. Doesn't hit all four though. Does pick up the kill onto the Camille. But the rest of one is still going strong. And Lilia picked up the kill on the Vigo in the backline there as well. A nice snare comes out with the hook. But the Vigar cage is huge. Does massive damage over to the Thresh. And they're looking for more. TF is just standing in the Malignants. And might get burned down by Leandries. Nope, he survives. So it does turn out to be an even kill trade. But the third Ocean Dragon is picked up by the side of one. And that's now 3 Ocean Dragons for one. If they get Ocean Soul, they're going to be a very, very, very hard team to kill. And the fact that I don't see any heal cut on the side of KOM is a problem. They got heal cut on the one champion that really matters on, and that's Swain, who's going to be dealing damage to mostly the entire team. So it's honestly a shame to see that one, Ornn doesn't have boots, which is interesting, and two, there's no heal cut for KOM. So they're gonna have to remedy that real quickly, or they're not gonna get any kills. Big Vigar cage to trap the Thresh in here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be able to do much. A TF stun does land. Oh, Maokai getting snared by the Swain and hooked by the Thresh. Thresh goes in, tries to set up a big play here. The Thresh will go down. Vigo taking him down. Picks up the Thresh ultimate. The Ornn ultimate hits all the enemy team. And oh, Tristana Tristana jump was interrupted by the Ornn. And the Vigar will take down the Camille. And it looks like Lilia will be the last surviving member. And we'll just clear the wave. And it looks like KOM is just going to go for the inhib here. And the side of one, Lilia, is going to go down and just get the bot lane turret. Which I think is the best thing she could do. Vigar should eat this thing, yeah. How much AP does he have now? 1300 AP on this Vigar. His Q is hitting for over 1,000 damage. His spammable basic ability is hitting for 1,000 damage. Vigar, everybody. Honestly, a really big team fight playing in that chokehold. And counter-engaging onto one. That Ornn ultimate was huge. And he was able to cancel the Tristana jump out as well. So Ornn played a really big part in securing that team fight. Vivian Desu, 19-11 and 19-1 and 11, absolutely terrorizing this game. Been a part of 30 of the 34 kills for their team. Ooh, Lilia on the wrong side of the jungle here. Threshold comes out, gets the Maokai. Lilia still alive, and I'm so surprised by this. Bromstein picks up a kill. Vivian Desu picks up a kill on the TF. Swain is under the turret. Nicely done by KOM to lock them down. And this will be Thresh going down as well. And a TP comes out by Ornn. Ooh, Vigo just doesn't have the damage. Maokai is looking for the Tristana here. Ooh, and the Sapling will get the kill. Nicely done by JWM. And Vigar should be able to just absolutely eat these turrets. So this should be GG for KOM. Nicely done. And GG going over to KOM game 1. Hey, Slamurai. Yeah, well, I mean, 38 minutes into the game, your death timers are looking like 55 seconds, so. It's not even the fact that she died. Honestly, KOM just played that insanely well. Was able to lock them down under their turret. And played around the choke. So, really good Ornn ultimates towards the end of that game too. Changed the tide. But no doubt in my mind, Vivian Desu played that insanely well. Was just a huge thorn in the side of KOM that entire game. But yeah, like you said, one bad team fight, or you get caught out once, or whatever the case may be. She even survived. Like, she got caught out at Wolves and survived for so long, dishing out damage, but eventually got taken down. But yeah, 38 minutes into the game, one misstep, one wrong team fight, and you'll lose. That's just how it goes. GG over to KOM, game one. And let's just hop straight into the second game here. Oh, God, I'm tired. I am tired. Alright. Let's head in the game and get this set up here. Yeah, it looks like everyone's already in order. Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't switch the things around. Alright. Side of one. We got MF, Seraphine, Vigo, Ilaoi, and Ornn bands. Respect bands of the Vigo and Ornn. I think they played very well. Will was like 5-0 at 5 minutes. So he played the early game really well and was able to snowball that into an even bigger lead for the rest of his team. So not surprised that Vigo was banned there. Ornn was showing to be a menace towards the end of the game there, especially using those choke points to his advantage and getting some pretty big Ornn ultimates. So no surprise there that the Ornn was banned away. Side of KOM's bans, Lilia, first one on the list, no doubt. Definitely a respect ban for Vivian. Anivia and Vixperian towards, or Vex towards Vixperian, and then Victor and Vladimir towards Vixperian as well. And then Smolder being picked up by one. That's definitely an ADC Smolder. I can't imagine any other one of those champions going bot lane. So yeah. after that showing, I'm really not surprised if any team watches this game, that last game, and is like, no, Vivian's never getting Lilia ever again. Smolder ADC picked up by one on B1. R1, we got Maokai and Senna. Maokai is definitely a flex pick in this scenario. I would assume. I would assume that is Maokai support, at least in jungle. But I'm going to spoil it for you right now because I already loaded up the game. It is Lee Sin support. That is Lee Sin support, everybody. Maokai jungle. So, yeah. I already saw it in game. So, just to spoil that for you guys. And then Senna ADC. Veigar in the mid lane. And then Karma and Rel. I'm pretty sure that's Rel jungle. You don't really see Rel nowadays unless it is jungle. She's not very much played in the support role anymore. So, and then Lee Sin. That is Lee Sin support. Orianna picked up for Vixperian. Not a whole lot of options left after the 4 bans. So, And I do really like the Oriana Rel combo, so I appreciate the Oriana pickup, and I've always been a big fan of Oriana. Um, and then Trundle, um, and then counter pick for Hexify will be the Darius into the Trundle. I don't I don't know particularly how good that matchup is. I think I think Darius does do well into it, but I think Trundle is. I think it's a skill matchup. I think Trundle versus Darius is definitely a skill matchup. Um, but yeah, um, I really I really like One's comp. They have really good team fight with the Smolder, Oriana, Rel, and the Karma, and then but they also have really good split push with the Trundle. I would probably have to agree with that. Um, as long as Darius is using his pull correctly, he probably does win that. But I don't know. Not a matchup I played a whole lot, so I would probably say it's a skill. It's a skill matchup. The Trundle Pillar and the Darius Pole probably share relatively the same cooldown. So depending on how Trundle uses his pillar in reaction to the Darius, I don't know. I don't know, because there's a lot of interactions you could do with the Trundle Pillar. You could push the Darius further towards you so that he doesn't hit you with his blade, or you can push him farther away from you so that he doesn't hit you with his blade. But that also requires a whole lot of precision in a split second moment. So I definitely do think it is a skill matchup. You can also create that distance in between you and Darius after he pulls you with the pillar. So, and that pillar is a massive slow. So it's not like Darius can just walk around it and like keep hitting you. So I don't know. In my non-professional opinion, I think it's a skill matchup. But all right, let's get into the game. As you can see, it is Lee Sin support. I think that might be a beer league first. So, congrats to JDIM on that. Let's get started. I mean, yeah, but once you use your pull, so if Trundle W's forward at you to trade with you and you use your pull, then there's nothing to stop him from just pillaring behind you to keep you where you're at. Ooh, big cheese coming out on the Darius. It might force the flash. I guess not. Trundle wasn't exactly there. So what I'm saying is like if so I wouldn't lead with the pillar. If I was Trundle in this matchup, I wouldn't lead with the pillar. I would just W at you and try to trade with you. And then if he uses his pull to try and like pull you towards and then get away, that's when the pillar would come in handy of keeping him within your W so that you can continue to trade with him. So I think the skill matchup part comes from Trundle knowing how and when to use his pillar. And if you don't have that awareness, then I think Darius definitely wins that. But if you do have that awareness, I think Trundle can match Darius. Nice early pull coming off in the Vagar here. And nice cheese coming out, Lee Sin. Looking to do some damage. Senna taking just as much as Smolder could get, though. Darius, low health, pops the Ignite. So it's both sums from Darius going down, and only the ghost from the Trundle. So those level 1 sums that Darius relies so heavily on are now gone. Now I'm wondering, ooh, big damage going down. So I'm wondering if Darius can even, like, kind of even put up a fight now. He has the wave, which is probably why Trundle hasn't just jumped on him already. But I'm also curious as to what he went. Did he go... now I can't see. Because a lot of people will go WE. But he might have went WQ just for the extra damage. And they know that the flash is gone. There's the pillar. Nice stun coming out from the rel. Darius gonna try and get the Q heal, and he will not. That will be rel first blood. So nice start from 1 here to get Vivian Desu on the lead once again. I'm wondering if they picked Maokai originally to play support. And then just flexed it to jungle and picked Lee Sin. I'm not sure why Lee Sin support is a thing in this game right now. But Hixify just trying to get this wave pushed in. Taking a lot of damage though off a fresh back. Ooh. Trying to still has his TP as well. But I think it is quite dangerous to stay here. But Nunya is on the other side of the map. But Trundle doesn't know that. So I think You Just Got Slapped is kind of greedy for staying for this wave. But if it doesn't harm you, all fair play. I think they gutted using double support item. Ooh, Vaven Desu up here for the gank once again. Gets the stun, gets the knockup, but Darius will get a return kill. Has the full stacks. Does Vaven Desu win this? She does. Will she die to the bleed though, is the question. And she does! Darius double kill. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if they nerfed the farming aspect of having it, or if they just nerfed how it works when there's 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because both ADC and support were both building it and sharing and using the charges. I think they nerfed that. I don't think they nerfed only one having it. So I think, is that how it is on these new ones? I know that's how it was on the old support items. I'm not sure about these new ones. Ooh, Veigar coming in for a gank here. Maokai here as well. Maokai does have Flash W, but I don't think they have the damage, so good on Nunya for not jumping the gun on that. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure then. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe Ampex doesn't know that. Blue team picking up the first dragon of the game. It will be Infernal, which takes that soul off the board. Trundle going all in. Darius does have the ultimate. So that is no Trundle ult now. Darius still has his. Why are we stuck on Trundle right now? Like, I don't... There we go. That was weird. Maybe because there was literally nothing going on. The W does land in the Q as well. Vigar is still stacking. And this game is a lot more chill than last game was, that's for sure. Darius looking for the exchange kill on the Trundle. He will get it. He does have the full stacks now. Vivian Desu has to walk away. Nicely done by Darius. The Smolder going to 3W. Yep. 3 points in W. Doran's Blade, or Doran's Ring with the Comet. Ooh, the stun under the turret and the ultimate. Nicely done. Ooh. Vivian Desu making the play. I think it is impossible to walk out of Rel ult without boots. Ooh, the dive does come out. The Maokai ult will go down. That will be Lee Sin getting the kill. Maokai going in for the kill as well. Maokai gets the kill and survives. Senna was doing a really nice job of tanking the tower aggro so that Lee could get the kill. And just overall a very clean dive. The Orianna ult does miss. Vivian Desu is here though. Going for the knockup, just barely misses. Orianna looking for the kill on the Maokai. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Lee Sin taking a lot of damage. And they are able to make it out safely. Nice clean dive followed by a clean escape. Yeah, shame that the Orianna ult missed. That could have been huge. Trundle looking for the fight onto Veigar here. The Veigar cage will stop Vivian Desu from going any further in. But Veigar doesn't have flash. I'm pretty sure they know this. And that will be a kill over the Trundle. The 3v2 tower dive. Smolder taking tower. Is he able to get out though? Nope, the center will flash over and get the kill. Nicely done by KOM. And that was just kind of none of your business being in the right place at the right time. Bro, looking for another gank on the Darius here, and he will early pop his ghost. And thinking that Vivian Desu has gone away, which she has, Darius uses the last of his ghost to get into the fight. Surprisingly, doesn't take the ultimate there. And this will be Grubs going over to the side of KOM. Or, 1. Yeah, 1. And I know I made fun of this Lee Sin support, but it seems to be doing some work. And Vivian Desu returns to mid to gank once more, but the Veigar cage will dissuade them. Honestly, I never thought of the Senna Lee Sin bot lane duo, but I can see it. Like, Lee Sin does really well with gold, so him farming would be huge. And none of your business choosing to start up the dragon. Veigar spotting up the Rel. Rel is on the other side of his team, but a simple disengage or a simple engage. Ooh, a Hex Flash actually will change that. Rel looking for the engage here. Uses the Q stun but misses. Walks into the Veigar ult. And that will be... Wow, she is still alive. Maokai looking for the kill and will get it. Veigar picks up the kill onto Karma as well. And a nice clean fight for KOM. Yeah, unfortunately, Vivian Desu hit the Vagar wall on like the very end frames. Like it was just about to go down, and Vivian Desu walked into it and just got chunked. A nice solid 3, 2, 3, 4. Almost 4K gold lead for the side of KOM. And Vivian Desu up in top lane once again. Will Darius be able to pull off the 1v2? No one is hit by the blade, and that just spells doom, I think, for Darius. Oh, the blade! Oh, the blade hits both that time, but is stunned down. I don't know what that sound was. Was that Darius' death animation? That was weird. Trundle does start taking turret aggro. Will Nunya have enough to take him out, though? And is snared down and is taken down. Nunya picking up the solo below. So in the last few minutes, this game has definitely picked up the pace. Orianna using the ult to pull Vigar back into turret range, but he will just flash out the safety. Let's check the Smolder passive. 68. Ooh, and the Q does land. Tries the insect, but it's just a little too slow. Which is why I never try it. I just go for the flash ult. Because you can ult during the animation, it's a lot easier to land. Will, none of your business, picking out the Rel here, but will just be able to walk away. Darius misses the pull on the Rel as well. And some pretty big cooldowns on the side of KOM are blown already. And Darius will just get picked out here. Stun coming out. Does it enough to maybe steal? Nope. Vigar almost hit the eye. And that will be Vigar going down as well. Nice little snare coming out. But that will be... Ooh, big... Ooh! Senna picking up the kill on the Smolder. I didn't think... Ooh, and the root under tower. I didn't think Smolder was in the range of that Senna ultimate. Maokai using his ult to knock Rel away, but the stun will come down, and the Orianna damage is pretty big. Another... Ooh! Ooh! Will making plays! Ooh! Will making that a 1-for-1, though. Nunya Business playing that very well to keep Orianna under the turret. JWM looking for a play on the Karma here, but it misses the Q. This will be Willie Sen going down. Misses both his Qs, just quite unfortunate. Sometimes it's just easier to hit the R and then hit the Q. But I get wanting to save the Q2 damage for after the R. Darius rushing that Sundered Sky. Trundle has the Ravenous Hydra and has for a while now. Vivian Desu rushing the Frozen Heart. Kanik Rookern. Yep. On the Maokai, which I think is the right call. Big Karma damage. Absolutely ridiculous. Support Karma, everybody. Pretty standard Loon's Companion on the Orianna. Seraph's Embrace on the Vigar. Yuma's on the Senna, and Shojin on the Smolder. And Sundered Sky also on Lee Sin. Imperial Mandate on the Karma. Pretty standard build pass all around here. I don't know about Sundered Sky on Darius, honestly. Ooh, big engage coming out from the Maokai here. But Vivian Desu is here as well and gets the ultimate down on 3 of them. A TP is coming out for Bromstein. That dragon animation is so loud. Bromstein gets the snare onto the Orianna and gets the ult off as well. Vivian Desu is pushing back the Vygar. This looks to be Maokai might go down, but Maokai does do a lot of damage. Is he able to pick up the Karma kill? He is. But Vivian Desu will push Bromstein out, and this will be Will going down. Oh my god, he's still alive. Big 2-for-2 fight, I believe. No, I think yeah, I think it was a 2-for-2. So these team fights are going pretty even. Turret taken for both sides as well. Vygar is looking to harass them off of the dragon here, but Trundle does show up. And Vygar being called off. She not get picked. Hixify is still pushing in the top lane here, but Orianna has come to match. Vygar spotting out the Trundle on the ward. This will be mid-turret going down. Karma looking for a little bit of an engage here. Lee Sin knocks the Karma back, but Senna had already gone away. Vivian Desu turned to turn onto Senna, but none of your business is here. Big Senna ultimate coming down for the shield. The Smolder ult only hits 2 and not the right ones. Darius pulls in the Karma, and this will be an execute for the Darius. Darius looking for more, has the fully stacked, misses the Q, and decides to just back off. Trundle is here on the backline now, looking for an engage. Trundle Pillar pulls off the Lee Sin, but nobody else. Darius pulls in the Rel, but the Rel is super tanky. Darius gets his stats strained and is taken down by You Just Got Slapped. Will narrowly escaping a bad situation himself. And the Rift Herald is spawned, and it will take down this second tier turret. They're going to ride it one more time. Ooh, big Orianna with the Void. Oh my god. Vixperian taking down Empex. Vivian Desu looking for the Maokai, but is knocked out of the W. Using the Rift Herald to chain CC the entirety of KOM. One breaking into the base. The Flash ultimate from the Vygar takes down the Orianna for a 500 gold shutdown. And it looks like they are going to go back to their respective lanes. Smolder and Karma on the bot. It looks like Smolder is moving towards the mid lane to push it out. And Darius and Trundle are going to meet in the top lane here, but Trundle has no mana. I think he's just going to have to run away. Yes, he will. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, crap. There we go. Yeah, honestly, this is shaping up to be a way more even game than the first game, even. Almost dead even in gold. 3 grubs each. One more tower and one more dragon for the side of 1. But outside of that, everything is dead even. All comes down to scaling now. And Darius does have that Deadman's Play, so he should be able to catch up to his Ori. But he is going to try and back out, but Vivian Desu is there as well. And this will be a pick onto the Darius. He's going to look to get a return one, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it off. The heal comes out, but it's not enough. And Senna getting caught out by the Smolder Karma. The Smolder Rod comes out and does take down the Senna, but none of your business is looking for more. And I think this will be Karma going down. The Lee Sin Q lands, and this should be Karma dying. Vivian Desu is on the back here and does flash stun the Vygar. The Vygar is taking a lot of damage by the Trundle, but the Orianna comes out, and KOM will be cleaned up here, I believe. Vigar trying to get out, but is taken down by the Orianna damage. And Maokai looking to just survive, and is taken also down by Orianna. Orianna doing a lot of damage now. Finally starting to scale into the mid game where she's strongest. And this is my favorite kind of game. This back and forth fighting. One team wins, other team wins, one team wins, other team wins. Everything just kind of remains even. Darius looking to disrupt the Baron here, but he's just not tanky enough. Is just completely shredded by the Trundle ultimate and the Orianna. And that will be the Baron going over to the side of 1. Putting them at about a 3k gold lead. Alright, it's about that time for a Smolder stat check. 187 passive points, so only needs, what, 30 more in order to become Elder Dragon? I believe it's 215, it might be 225. So 30 or 40 more Smolder passes to start getting that Elder Dragon burn. This will be the third dragon going over to the side of 1, and unfortunately it is the Chem Drake. Lee Sin ward hopping out. And it looks like 1 is looking to just brute force their way into the enemy base, taking turrets as they go. Everybody on the side of KOM is backing. Darius has a flank, but nobody else is around. And just by sheer brute force is able to take the middle inhib. Three members of 1 rotating to the bot side here to try and get this last outer turret. I think the side of KOM is just going to give it up. It looks like JWM was moving down to contest it, but has decided against it. And the side of 1 still in the bot lane, trying to use brute force to take down his turret. Well, none of your business goes in, but Vivian Desu is able to just W out. And it's back to safety. And Smolder not really doing a whole lot of damage to the... Ooh, Darius pulls Trundle into turret range. He has to ghost out. So that's a summoner spell on the side of 1 that is now down. But they will return with a turret kill in the bot lane. Only 1 tier 2 left standing in the top lane. An open, destroyed actually, inhib in the mid lane. And an inhib turret still standing in the bot lane. KOM is going to have to start turtling and choosing their fights very wisely shortly. Vivian Desu definitely having the series of their life right now. 18 KP out of 21. Just been an absolute integral part of 1's team. Both games here. And you just gotta stop looking for the fight onto Darius, and he is just gonna get stunned up, and that Trundle just doing Trundle things. Even if Ro wasn't there, I'm pretty sure that was a dead Darius. You just got slapped on the Trundle with that Kempunk Chainsword, I think it's called, right? Yep. With the anti-heal. And it looks like they are going to siege this tier 2 top lane turret. And I don't think the KOM is able to contest it one bit. Yep, they are just going to let it fall. Will clearing out the ward of jungle of wards here, but is going to get caught out by the Rel Q. Is knocked into the Vygar cage, but isn't able to get much off of it. The Karma Q comes out. Trundle looking for the engage here. The Dragon's Breath comes out as well, hitting 4 members of the side KOM. KOM, none of your business, has to flash out. The Elder Dragon passive is active, and this will be Darius going down. And I think one might be able to push for the win here. That will be Vygar going down too with a well-placed W off of the Smolder. Lee Sin looking for the kill on the Smolder, but isn't able to get it, and that will be 3 members of the side of KOM going down, and this should be the game for 1. Will looking to stall as much as possible, but isn't able to dish out the damage to get any kill, and will be secured by Smolder's Elder passive. And this will be the second game going over to 1. A 1-1 series. GG, everybody. Honestly, 2 very well played out games. I love seeing series like that. I love casting series like that. You really just love to see 2 teams that are so evenly matched that it's just a slugfest back and forth. GG's both teams, 1-1 record tonight. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure it was a 1-1, right? Like yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm so tired. I honestly don't even remember how the first game ended. But on that note, thanks for everybody that actually tuned in. I know it's late, so I'm sure more people will actually just watch the VOD than the live stream. So, to those that are watching, thank you. And have a great night. Bye.